The first paragraph of the Shema begins, Ve'ahavta, love Hashem your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. The second paragraph of Shema, which appears in this week's portion, Eikev, begins also, Ve'hayim Shemoah, if you will listen to all my commandments, that I command you today to love Hashem and to serve Him with all your heart, with all your soul. The great commentary Rashi says on these words, to love Hashem, serve God out of love. Don't serve God for reward. Don't serve God for anticipation of reward. Serve Him out of love. I have a giant question. This very same Shema, the very same paragraph that begins with serve God with love, it continues. If you follow my commandments, I will send the rain at the right time. Your crops will be abundant. You'll have food for yourselves, food for your families, food for your animals. You'll have sustenance. You'll have the great land of Israel. And you'll live in this world. You'll have benefit in this world and in the world to come. So, Rashi explains when the Torah tells us love Hashem, serve God out of love. Don't serve God for reward. Don't serve God for benefit. But the Shema is filled with a description of the benefit that we receive from performing all of the commandments. So how does it make sense? So I'd like to suggest that the analogy of love is magnificent. When we do for someone that we love, do we, for a spouse, for a child, for a really good friend, do we think, what am I going to get back for this? Is that what's on top of our minds? No, we do it because we want to. We do it because we feel. We do it because we want to do for the person. We love the person. We don't start thinking, well, I'm going to get this benefit, this benefit, this benefit. No, that's not how love works. So that Rashi is explaining that the Torah is telling us that the primary motivation, the primary goal in serving Hashem is I love you, God. And we serve out of love. Oh, yes. You'll get this benefit, of course. In a good marriage, there's so many benefits that each of the partners get. And a great relationship with parents and children, there's so many mutual benefits. With good friends, there's so many benefits that you get. But you don't think about it. You do because of love. And that's what the Torah is telling us. That's why the Shema begins with Ve'ahavta, love Hashem. Second paragraph, serve Hashem out of love. And this is such an important question for each of us to ask ourselves, because the Torah is telling us that this is how we serve God, the motivation to serve God out of love. Now, people ask a question, people who are spouses ask this question. Do you, or think about this question? Do you love me? Do you love me? I think it's so important for us to ask this question to ourselves. Do I love God? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I love God? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much is my service of God motivated by love? Because according to what the Shema is telling us, this is the greatest prayer of our people, the declaration of the Shema. According to what the Shema is telling us, this is the core. This is the essence. This is the height of service of God. The basis of service of God and the height of service of God is to love, is to serve out of love. How do you love? Why do we love? Why do we love one another? When we realize the qualities that the other person has, then, of course, then we love. And as within a marriage, the stronger the marriage is, and the more the love grows, because the more you realize the qualities of the spouse, of the other person. That's how our love for Hashem grows. V'yodata, by knowing Hashem, by realizing and understanding and appreciating the kindness of Hashem, the ongoing kindness in our lives, the ongoing miracles that occur to us as individuals and to the Jewish people and to the world. Let's ask our question. How much do I love Hashem? And how much of my service is motivated and generated and propelled by a feeling of love? And when we answer that question, let's bring it a notch higher, and then again, a notch higher. Have a beautiful, beautiful, magnificent Shabbos, loving God, loving his beautiful mitzvos, and appreciating all that God does for us constantly.